Aloha and welcome everyone again to Yoga for Good Life. I'm Liel Cheri, and today guys I'm gonna share with you a great yoga routine for deep hip opening. This video was requested by Rita Lukin from Israel, and I hope that all of you will enjoy it. So let's get started. Let's get started in a seated position on your knees and heels. Close your eyes and allow yourself to completely relax and start to deepen your breath. Find a deep, calming breath. Blink your eyes to open. To warm up, take a deep inhale and reach your arms up and over your head. And as you exhale, bring your palms to heart center. 2 more like that. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Exhale, palms to heart. Last one, huge breath in, reach up. Exhale, palms to heart center. And with the next inhale, find a tabletop position. Come to all fours. Stack your shoulders on top of your wrist and your hips on top of your knees. Reach your right leg behind you. Flex your toes. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring your knee to touch your forehead, tuck your chin, and round your spine. Inhale, extend your leg out. As you exhale, reach your right leg out to your right side and flex your toes towards your face. Keep your right leg even with your hips and take a micro pulses with your legs up and down, up and down. Keep breathing deeply. And we're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, reach your right leg behind you. As you exhale, bring your knee to touch your forehead, round your spine. Inhale, extend. Exhale, slowly coming back into a tabletop position. This time, reach your left leg behind you, flex your toes. Take a breath in. Exhale, bring your knee to touch your forehead, tuck your chin, and round your spine. Inhale, extend your left leg out. And as you exhale, reach your left leg out to your left side. Flex your toes towards your face. Keep your leg in line with your hips. And take a micro pulses with your leg. Up and down, up and down. Focusing on your breath and strong engagement in your abdominal core. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, reach your left leg behind you. As you exhale, bring your knee to touch your forehead. Inhale, extend. Exhale, gently release into a tabletop position. Take a deep breath in, curl your toes under, and as you exhale, find your first downward facing dog. Reach your hips high and back. Spread your fingers wide. Lift your tailbone a little bit higher to the sky to lengthen your spine. Relax your head and neck and shoulders. Start to pedal up your legs, micro bending one knee and the other knee. Start to feel that opening in the back of your thighs, warming up your hamstrings. And now find stillness in your downward facing dog. Take one cleansing breath in through your nose and open mouth, exhale. Inhale, reach your right leg high into down dog splits. As you exhale, bend your right knee and slowly open your hips. Stuck your right hip on top of your left hip and reach your toes to the floor. Keep lengthening through your spine and hold here for one full breath. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, start to reach your right knee all the way around to your right shoulder. Hold. And now slowly bring your foot to the ground outside of your right hand, letting your hips start to open a bit. Hold here for one breath. And now gently place your left knee to the mat. Maybe stay right here if this is enough for you for today. If there's a little bit more room in here, slowly soften maybe one forearm down to your mat, maybe the other one, and really deepen your breath. Really big, long inhales, and really big, long exhales. Stay here for 2 more breaths. And an option to stay here, hold and focus on your breath. If there's a little bit more room in here, bend your back knee and start to reach your right arm behind you to catch your left foot. Using your deep breathing to go a little bit deeper to the posture, and maybe try to bring your foot closer into your face. One more breath. And now gently release. Take a breath in, plant your palms, lift your torso up, tuck your back toes under, straight up your back leg. Inhale, reach your right leg all the way up to the sky, down dog split. And as you exhale, coming back into a downward facing dog. Now inhale, reach your left leg high, down dog split. As you exhale, bend your left knee and slowly open up your hips. Stack your left hip on top of your right and reaching your toes all the way to the floor. Hold for 1 full breath. Keep lengthening through your spine. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, start to reach your left knee all the way around to your left shoulder. Hold. And now slowly place your foot to the ground outside of your left hand and hold for 1 full breath. Gently place your right knee to the mat and take the same variation as you did in the other side. Try to relax your head and neck. Deeply breathe and maybe coming all the way down to your forearms. Hold here 2 full breaths. Again, option to stay here and to hold and focus on your breath. If you're ready to go deeper with your hip opening, bend your back knee and start to reach your left arm behind you and to catch your right foot. Stay easy and focus on your breath, reaching your foot a little bit closer to your body. Hold for 1 full breath. Now gently release. Inhale, plant your palms straight up, your arms right under your shoulders. Tuck your right toes under. Straight up your leg. Inhale. Reach up your left leg all the way up to the sky. And as you exhale into a downward facing dog. Pedal up your feet, bending one knee and then the other knee. Feeling that nice deep stretch in your hamstrings. Find stillness in your downward facing dog. Inhale, look up to your hands. And as you exhale, start to walk your feet to the top of your mat for a ragdoll position. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Grab the opposite elbows and let your torso hang heavy. And just relax and sway side to side. Relax your hand, relax your neck. Try to bring more weight into your toes by slightly lifting your heels off the mat. Maybe shake your head yes and no. Allow yourself to release all the tension from the shoulders and from your neck. Gently release your grip. Bring your fingertips to touch your mat. Heel toe your feet. Bend your knees a lot and slowly start to uncurl all the way to a standing position, one vertebra at a time. Your head coming very last. And now bring your palms to heart center for Samastihiti, standing in attention. Take one huge breath here. And open mouth, exhale. Float your arms by your sides. Inhale, reach your arms up and over your head, mountain pose, Tadasana. Your palms face each other. And relax your shoulders away from your ears. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, palms through heart center, forward fold, Uttanasana, hinging from your hips. Inhale, find a halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, mountain pose, Tadasana. Exhale right away, forward fold, Uttanasana, leading with your heart. Inhale, find a halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, refold. Inhale, bend your knees a lot and sink low into a chair pose, Utkatasana. Sink nice and really deep. Shift all the way into your heels and relax your shoulders. Hold in chair pose for 2 breaths. As you inhale, lift your chest. And as you exhale, sink your hips a little bit lower. One more full breath. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale. Find a halfway lift to lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, clench your palms and step your feet back into a high plank position. Hold and breathe. Stack your shoulders directly on top of your wrists. Charge your heels to the back. Strong engagement in your abdominal core. Activate your legs and activate your arms. Hold here for one more full breath. And now bend your knees and come and find a tabletop position. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, lift your hips high and back into a downward facing dog. Again, pedal up your legs, bending slightly one knee and then the other knee. Completely relax your shoulders, your head and your neck. Find stillness in your downward facing dog. Take one cleansing breath, fill up. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, reach your right leg high. Exhale, step it to a low lunge. Bring your foot between your palms. And right away, drop your left knee down. Inhale, crescent moon. Reach your arms up and over your head. Keep your shoulders soft. And draw your belly button in. And slightly tuck your tailbone under. Take a breath in. Lengthen out of your hips. As you exhale, lean back with your torso, pressing your hips forward and reach back through your fingertips. Stay here for one full breath. Keep reaching back and pressing your hips forward. Inhale, rise to center. Exhale, bring your palms to the mat for a half split. Shift your hips back and fold over your right leg. flex your right toes towards your face and try to bring your forehead as close as you can to touch your knee. Hold here for 2 breaths. With every inhale, find lengthen in your spine, and with every exhalation, fold deeper. Rebend your right knee, tuck your left toes under and lift your back knee off the mat. Inhale, rise into crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Reach your arms up, charge your left heel back and slightly tuck your tailbone under. Take a full deep breath here. As you inhale, try to find length, and as you exhale, try to sink your hips a little bit lower. One more breath. Deep breath in. As you exhale to a pyramid pose, plant both of your heads down to your mat and straight out your right leg as much as you can. To square your hips, push your right hip back and pull your left hip forward. As you inhale, find length in your spine, and as you exhale, fold, deepen. Reaching your forehead to touch your knee, hold here for 2 full breaths. With every inhale, find length, fold deeper as you exhale. Inhale, rebend your right knee and coming back into a crescent lunge. As you exhale, drop your left knee to a crescent moon. Lean back, pressing your hips forward. Take a breath in. Exhale to a half split. Plant your palms to the mat. Shift your hips back and fold. Long inhale. Come forward and rise into a crescent lunge. Lift your back knee and arms up. As you exhale, straight out your leg and fold, pyramid pose. Square your hips. Forehead reaching to touch your knee. Slow inhale, crescent moon. Drop to your left knee. Lean back. Exhale into a half split, hips back and fold. As you inhale, rise into crescent lunge. Exhale, pyramid pose, straight out your leg and fold. Inhale, crescent moon, lean back. Exhale, half split and hold. If it feels like a really big opening, stay here and just deepen your breath. If there's a little bit more room to go, start to slide your heel all the way forward into some bigger opening, full split. The hips don't have to come all the way to the ground. You can be all the way up here. If you have a block, you can place your block under your legs for support. One day eventually, with practice, you will find your full split. If you can go already to a full split, lower all the way, or just stay for today whatever feels good in your body, and keep breathing nice and easy. Stay here for 2 more breaths. Take a deep breath in, and now swing your legs all the way back around and come back into a downward facing dog. Soften your heels, relax your head and shoulders, and pedal up your legs, like we're bending one knee and then the other knee. Find stillness in your down dog. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, open mouth. Inhale, reach your left leg high. Exhale, step it through a low lunge. Bring your foot between your palms. And right away, drop your right knee down. Inhale into crescent moon. Reach your arms up and over your head. Relax the shoulders. Engage your abdominals here. Take a breath in. Lengthen out of your hips. And as you exhale, lean back with your torso, pressing your hips forward and reaching your fingertips to the back. Stay here for one full breath. Inhale, rise to center. Exhale, planche your palms to the mat for a half split. Shift your hips back and fold over your left leg. Flex your toes towards your face. And try to bring your forehead as close as you can to your knee. Hold here for 2 breaths. With every inhalation, find length in your spine. With every exhalation, try to fold a little bit deeper. Now rebend your left knee, tuck your right toes under, and lift your back knee off the mat. Inhale with control, rising into a crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Reach your arms up. Charge your right heel back and slightly tuck your tailbone under. Hold here for 2 breaths. As you inhale, try to find lengthening. And as you exhale, try to sink your hips lower. Take a full deep breath in. And as you exhale to pyramid pose, plant both of your hands down to the mat and straight out your left leg as much as you can. To square your hips, you're gonna push your left hip back and pull your right hip forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold deeper, reaching your forehead all the way to your knee. Hold here for 2 breaths. With every inhalation, find lengthening your spine. With every exhalation, fold deeper. Take a breath in, rebend your left knee, and coming back into a crescent lunge. Exhale, drop your right knee, crescent moon, lean back, keep pressing your hips forward, reaching your fingertips to the back. Deep breath in. As you exhale into a half split, bring your palms to touch your mat, shift your hips back and fold it. Long inhale, come forward and rise into a crescent lunge using your abdominal strength. Lift your back, knee and arms up. As you exhale, straighten your leg and fold it. Pyramid pose, square your hips, forehead reaching to touch your knee. Slow inhale into crescent moon. Drop to your right knee. Exhale, half split, hips back and fold. Inhale, rise into crescent lunge. Exhale, pyramid pose, straight leg and fold. Inhale, coming back into crescent moon, lean back, pressing your hips forward. Exhale, half split and hold. Now we're gonna take the same variation as you did in the other side. If it feels like a really big opening, stay here, focusing on your breath. If there's a little bit more room to go, start to slide your heel all the way forward into some bigger opening, full split. And remember, your hips don't have to come all the way down to the ground. One day they will. Using your deep breathing to go lower. One more full breath here. Try to sink a little bit lower as you exhale. Now take a deep breath in. And start to swing your legs all the way back around and coming back into a downward facing dog. Soften your heels, pedal up your feet. Keep lengthening into your spine and take one cleansing breath in downward facing dog. And open mouth, exhale. Inhale, look up to your hands. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, mountain pose, Tadasana. As you exhale, dancer's pose on the right. Bring your right elbow to your side body. Lift your right heel to your glute and grab the inner arch of your right foot. Set your gaze in front of you, find one spot of focus. Knees together to touch. Take a deep breath in to lengthen. And as you exhale, extend your right foot into your right hand. Focus on your kick. Keep your hips and chest square to the front. Use your breath to find your balance. With every breath in, try to lengthen. And with every exhale, try to kick your foot a little bit higher. 2 more breaths here. Last breath, deep inhale. Exhale, kick 1 inch higher. Fill up with air. And lower all the way down as you exhale. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Exhale, dancers on the left. Bring your left elbow to your side body and kick your left heel to your glute. Grab the inner arch of your left foot. Find your drishti, your focus. Knees together to touch to square your hips. Fill up with a deep breath to lengthen. And as you exhale, start to extend your left foot into your left hand. Really focusing on your breath. Lift your chest and heart. And keep your breath calm and deep. With every inhalation, find length. With every exhalation, try to reach your foot a little bit higher to the sky. 2 more breaths. Take a breath in and lower all the way down as you exhale. Feet together. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, frog pose, Malasana. Step your feet to the outside edges of your mat. Bring your heels in and toes out. Squat down and bring your palms to heart center. As you inhale, press equally through your palms and lift your chest. And as you breathe out, lengthen out of your crown. And hold here for 3 long and deep breaths. With every inhalation, try to lengthen your spine. And with every exhalation, try to find stillness. If you have a block, you can place your block underneath your glutes for support if you need to. 1 more full breath. And now gently release. Walk your feet closer and start to walk your feet back into a downward facing dog. Your arms, shoulders width apart, heels, hip width apart. Relax your head and neck. Pedal up your feet a little bit. Find stillness in your downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and reach your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, bend your right knee and open your hips. Stack your hips one on top of each other. Try to reach your toes all the way to the floor. Inhale, reach your right leg high. And as you exhale, step it through low lunge. Spin your back heel flat on the mat. Inhale, rise all the way up, warrior one. To square your hips, pull your right hip back and press your left hip forward. Stay here for 2 deep, long breaths. Try to bring your front knee directly above your front ankle. And whatever you notice yourself breathing short and fast, guide your breath back to long and deep. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, reach your arms behind your back and lace your fingertips together. Inhale, lift your chest up and squeeze your shoulder blades. As you exhale, fold your torso inside your right leg, humble warrior, and lower the top of your head towards the floor. Relax your shoulders and keep reaching your arms behind you. Hold here for 2 deep, long breaths. Draw your belly in. With the next inhale, gently rise up back into warrior one. And as you exhale, plant your palms to the mat, low lunge. From low lunge, we're gonna move right away into a half pigeon pose. Walk your right foot to your left wrist and lower your right knee to your right wrist. And bring your shin as parallel as you can. Get it to the front of your mat. Square and even your hips. So adjust until your weight even to the center. Flex your toes to protect your knee. And now gaze over your left shoulder to make sure that your left leg is completely straight. Come back to center, take a deep breath in and lift your chest up. As you exhale, slowly start to lower your forearms all the way to the floor. Stay here and focus on your deep, long breathing. If you feel there's a little bit more room to go, walk your hands forward and try to place your forehead on the floor. Your breath will help you to relax the muscles in your hips and calm your mind. 2 more breaths. With the next inhale, plant your palms and lift your torso up. For a mermaid pose, bend your left knee and start to reach your left hand behind you and try to grab your left foot. If you can, to grab your left foot and it feels comfortable here, try to bring your left foot to your elbow crease and be really gentle and patient on your body. If it feels comfortable here, start to reach your right arm up and over your head and maybe bend your right elbow and try to lace your fingertips together. Keep your chest lifted. Keep focusing on your breath. And remember, this is a yoga practice, not yoga perfection. With patience and consistent practice, eventually one day you will be there. We're gonna stay here for 1 more full breath. Wherever you are, gently release. Bring both of your palms to your mat. Tuck your left toes under. Press the floor away from you. And inhale, reach your right leg all the way up to the sky for down dog split. Shake it out, shake it out. And as you exhale, coming back into a downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your left leg high to the sky. As you exhale, bend your left knee and open up your hips. Stack your hips one on top of each other, reaching your toes to the floor. Inhale, reach your right leg high. Exhale, step through low lunge. Spin your back heel flat on the mat. And with a deep breath in, rise all the way up into warrior one. Square your hips. Pull your left hip back and press your right hip forward. Slightly tuck your tailbone here. Relax your shoulders away from your ears and stay here for 2 deep and really long breaths. Long deep breathing keeps your mind and body vibrant and healthy and allows you to live a long, full life. One more deep breath. Now take a breath in. And as you exhale, reach your arms behind your back and lace your fingertips together. Inhale, lift your chest up, squeezing your shoulder blades. And as you exhale, fold your torso inside your left leg and lower the top of your head towards the floor. Draw your belly in. Relax your shoulders. Keep reaching your grip overhead as much as you can and hold here for 2 breaths. With the next inhale, gently rising up back to warrior one. As you exhale, place your palms to the mat, low lunge, and right away from a low lunge, we're gonna move to half pigeon pose. So start to walk your left foot to your right wrist and lower your left knee to your left wrist. And try to bring your shin as parallel as you can to the front of your mat. Square your hips. Adjust until your weight is even to the center. Flex your toes to protect your knee. And now gaze over your right shoulder to make sure that your right leg is completely straight. Coming back to center, take a deep breath in, shine your heart forward. And as you exhale, slowly start to lower it all the way to your forearms. Focusing on your deep, long belly breaths. And if there is a little bit more room to go, start to walk your hands forward and try to place your forehead on the floor. Use your breath to relax the muscles in your hips and calm your mind. With every inhale, find a length and fall deeper as you exhale. 2 more breaths here. With the next inhale, plant your palms, lift your torso up for mermaid pose. Bend your right knee and start to reach your right arm behind you and try to grab your foot. And again, if you can grab your foot and if it's comfortable for you, try to bring your foot to your elbow crease and take the same variation as you did in the other side. Maybe reach your left arm up. Maybe bend your elbow and maybe connect your fingertips together to touch. Keep your chest lifted. Keep using your breath. Keep your chin up. 1 more full breath. And wherever you are, gently release. Bring both of your palms to the mat. Tuck your right toes under, press the floor away from you. Take a huge breath in and start to reach your left leg all the way up to the sky into down dog split. Shake it out, let that fresh blood flow to your leg. And as you exhale into a downward facing dog. Take 1 deep cleansing breath in downward facing dog. And open mouth, exhale. Inhale, look up to your hands. And as you exhale, step to the top of your mat. And take a seat. And lie all the way down to your back for a bridge pose. Walk your heels closer to your seat. Extend the arms in front of you. Touch your heels with your middle fingers. As you inhale, press your palms into the floor and lift your hips all the way up to the sky. Shimmy, shimmy on your shoulder blades, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Bring your chest closer to your chin and gaze to your chest. Pressing your knees forward and towards each other like you're squeezing a block between your knees. And slow down your breath. One more full breath here. Now take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, scoop your belly and lower down one vertebra at a time, your tailbone coming last to the mat. For Supta Baddha Konasana, bring soles of your feet together to touch and open your knees wide like a butterfly. Bring one palm to your belly and one palm to your heart center. Close your eyes here and really soften the whole body. Relax your face, even the tiniest muscles on your face, and remind yourself that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. One more deep breath. Blink your eyes to open, hug your knees to your chest, and sway side to side, massage your lower spine. For supine twist, extend your left leg long down on the mat and hug your right knee to your chest. Take a deep inhale. Open your right arm out to your right side. And as you exhale, bring your right knee over your left side body. Keep both of your shoulder blades on the mat and focus on your breath. You can close your eyes here. Full, deep belly breaths. One more breath. Now gently let go. Bring both of your knees back into your chest. Rock side to side to reset your spine. For supine twist on the opposite side. Extend your right leg out in front of you and hug in your left knee. Take a deep breath in. Open your left arm out to your left side. And as you exhale, bring your left knee over your right side body. Maintain both of your shoulder blades on your mat, focusing on your breath. Deep breaths bring you into the present moment to work through challenges and enjoy good moments equally. Think about it. Use your breath. Enjoy that nice, gentle, supine twist. One more full deep breath. And gently let it go. Hug both of your knees to your chest. Rock side to side. Massage your lower spine. Neutralize your spine. And for a final squeeze, bring your forehead to touch your knees. Interlace your elbows and start to squeeze everything in tight. Squeeze like a tiny, tiny little bow. Squeeze everything as tight as you can. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And now take the biggest breath that you can. And as you exhale, release everything out to your final resting pose, Shavasana, horse pose. 2 minutes of final relaxation. Find your stillness. Calm your mind. Try with every breath in, fold a little bit deeper into your mat. Let go of all your thoughts. Find your peace. The love, the light, and the teacher in me sees and honor the love, the light, and the teacher in each and every one of you. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me. I hope that you have a great time. Namaste. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. I hope that you had a great time. Feel free to contact me with your special request. And don't forget to subscribe and leave your comments below. And I will see you soon in a Yoga for Good Life. Aloha and Namaste.